When attending a deep dive workshop with iApps, its main goal is to talk to the individual stakeholders from the different divisions of an organisation and to assess what they do on a day-to-day basis. We locate the pain points and then we try and marry that with mobility to reach our end goal, which is increasing efficiency, decreasing costs and increasing profitability.
At iApps, we have two types of workshops. The first one is around a strategy. The second one is around a deep dive for a particular requirement. With a strategy workshop, its components generally consist of going over the types of capability that mobility can provide and the areas of the business that the company or the organisation may have some efficiency requirements. We utilise those two components to then dig into where there's a real return on investment that can be identified. The second type of workshop, the first type might run a day or over several days depending on the size of the organisation and how many areas that they want to try and drive a return on investment. The second type of workshop is a deep dive where we've identified a product or an operation that requires mobility. From that point, we go through again where mobility can drive a return on investment, where and the requirements that need to be achieved from the internal stakeholders as well as the customer that's going to be using the app to interface with an organisation, be it internal or external. And then at the end, we walk through a design of, if that were the case, how do we put this together so that we get a seamless, beautiful, engaging application that people like to use. A workshop is designed around gathering the required information. You may have an idea of what you want to achieve, but like building a house, you may know you have 3 rooms and you have a certain orientation and a certain block to work with, but different designers will come up with different solutions. That's all about taking their industry knowledge and using it to give you the best benefit and the best bang for your buck. Then from that point, you have a plan that you've worked out. You've got a design, you know what materials are going to be used. You can get a much more accurate quote and you can take that to multiple builders to get different quotes and compare. The idea of doing a workshop with iApps is you get that output. You get a high-level design that has all the components right down to screen layouts, and you can take that to compare apples with other developers, and we also give you a fixed price quote.